Hello, LEGO lovers. This is Al, and here we have a nice and different little parts review. This is from the new movie, which may or may not be out yet, depending on when you're watching this, but the Disney Pixar movie Lightyear. And this is set number 76831, Zurg Battle, and it has 261 pieces. And if you're a fan of my channel, or you subscribe, or like my videos, you'll note that this is a little bit not what I'm really into. However, I'm really kind of into everything, but I also love sci-fi. But there's a couple things that really attracted to me to this set, and we're going to get into that. So first of all, parts-wise, here we have a bunch of black parts. Now, you might think there's nothing really special. However, we do have two wheel things. Lots of Speed Champion sets have those. We have 4 of this kind of under bracket, you might say. Great. Brackets are always great, just for different angling and different, mocking and stuff. We also have these bricks in there, and we have these kind of, you might call them corner brackets, perhaps, with 2 of those and 2 of those other ones. We also have some of these kind of half tiles, 2x2 half tiles. I don't know if that's what you would call them, but that's kind of what they are. Also nice to get, a little bit getting more common, are these really small wedges, and we have each side to create a wing set there. Just kind of a nice thing to have. We have this nice big black slope here. Bigger part, not too special. We have some black gold bars. Those aren't too special. We have the kind of circular tile with hole. We also have the Technic plates. I've been using those a little bit more. And we have some of these nice kind of angled, you might say, corner tiles, perhaps. But then we have a pile here, 7 specifically, of one of my favorite parts, is the kind of stud into bar. Can put an accessory in there. Otherwise, it has a stud where you can also stick bars and then an anti-stud. And to see a lot of those is nice. And that's how many you get in black. We actually get more in gray, as you can see up there. Now, we also get some 1x1 parts down here. We get some of the accessory holder parts, which I just think is a nice part. We get this, which is really nice, the 1x1 circular stud with hole in it. The hole adds lots of versatility. These are kind of common. It's the clear kind of accessory holder, but still pretty useful. It's a bar to a stud, effectively. In red, we have some nice parts. This 1x2, kind of newer in the red color. Also kind of interesting. We have the unicorn horn in red. I don't know if we've gotten that red. I feel like we have. We also got some more brackets, which I don't think I've seen in that red color too often. In white, there's not a whole lot special. Probably the most special part is the white kind of new pistol piece, which you can use for all different things. It's got studs on almost every side, and then obviously bar there, and you can put a bar inside. Blue part, not too special. So in gray back here, again, not too special. We do get some more of those parts. These are nice. You get some ball joint things. But this is nice, like that accessory holder type part before. We get this in dark gray, and again, it's just a really nice part because it's basically a stud to a bar. So I'm really happy to see that. There's only 2 in here, but still pretty nice. And this is also just bag 1. I forgot to mention that. But we also have purple, this dark purple. I love that color. And that's kind of the highlight why I bought this set. First of all, which I don't think we've seen in very many sets, we have this kind of over bracket type part, I'll call it. And we got 6 of them in that nice dark purple. Really nice to see. And I don't know if we've had these in dark purple before, but this wedge plate, you get 2 of them. It's just nice for different angling and shaping. 1x2, not too special. These are fairly common. And the regular kind of 2x2 slope. However, got some interesting parts in this color. And that's kind of the main reasons why I picked this set out. We have the gold part in this dark purple. I cannot believe that we have that in dark purple. Never would have thought. There's 3 in this bag at least. I don't know if we get any more. But another highlight, this part which was normally only for Speed Champions, this kind of angled slope I don't know, it's not quite the same as this slope. As you can kind of see that they're kind of a little different. But we get 2 of these, at least in this bag. Hopefully we get more. But this was a really interesting part to see, and especially in dark purple. Maybe we'll see it in pink someday. There's some other neat stuff in here that isn't necessarily parts, but we have the Zerg Head, and yeah, it's a nice mold. There's print only kind of in the front. Not really a detailed print. I would say it's a pretty detailed mold, though. And you can also put it on a stud, or, and I will get to showing off our friend Buzz a little bit, or do that. And I got a mini doll right next to me. I'm not sure if that works really. Nope, it doesn't stick on there. Maybe if you modify it, you could have a really weird character. But let's get on to that figure then. So this is Buzz with his kind of over headgear. I don't know what it's called. But I will say incredibly detailed, nice printing. All over the front, you see even on the boots, the knee pads, all the torso up there. And it's kind of a gray. And then we even have side printing. And I haven't seen the movie yet because it's not out. But this looks like a makeshift laser on there, because it's not on the other side. Really nice printing. There's no side leg printing. We have nice back printing. And even on the helmet part, a little bit more printing. Now, he also comes with an alternate head, which isn't really that special. Kind of a smirk with a more confident smirk. And with the hair on, you just have this hair, which I don't know if is very accurate to the character, but still kind of a cool, nice hairpiece. Looking kind of swank. I don't know if that's the word to use. But we also have armor pieces. So I'm going to rip his head off, and we'll show those on him. But this is the green kind of basic armor piece. Now, you don't get the glass that goes in there, which I'll say is really disappointing. I think they should have had that for all of them. But you can see we have 2 studs or holes for bars. And otherwise it goes on a mini figure and mini doll look here, just in case. Obviously going to be a little loose, maybe a little more bulky. So if you put other accessories under it or above it, you can be a little bit better. And if you actually just put a head on it, it'll tighten it a little bit, but not the most durable of parts, as you can see. But that's kind of with mini dolls to minifigure accessories. They do work, but not the best. But we'll put that on there. So fits on really nice, obviously. And then you can pop that head on. And that's our look with the armor. So pretty cool armor piece. Like the printing on there. Obviously, this is based off of Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story. And then the really cool part, which I think is really great for printing, is what I'm assuming looks almost like an experimental wing pack in that dark tan. It is just really well printed. I really get a sci-fi wing type experimental look from it. Really detailed, and that just pops on 2 studs here, or I suppose you could pop it on, let's see, something like this perhaps? Oh, that actually is not, wow. This is not a connection. That's strange. Huh, okay, whatever. But otherwise, you just put it on there, and he's got experimental wings. You can see kind of jet detail down there. Really nice print, I will say. And then we also have, I forget the name of the cat, but this is the cat. It's the standard cat piece, I believe. But you got kind of that printing. The only problem I feel is that I almost feel like the Friends cat piece, or even the kitten piece, would have looked better. I don't know. But yeah, this is for the robot cat, which you can't really tell is a robot. I also forgot to mention red laser piece, which is one of those kind of older antenna parts in that transparent red. And we also get this printed piece, which I think is like an energy crystal. It's only printed on 2 sides, but still 2 sides is pretty cool. So you can see there's nothing there, but then there it looks pretty good. So it's a really cool, just printed piece. I can't complain about getting printed pieces. Also, I'll go over the stickers now before I get to the second bag. So obviously the stickers are a very tech armored mech type approach. So there's nothing overly special, but they do look pretty cool. Especially that one looks really nice. We also have whatever that is and a little control panel. So there's a little bit of something there. Nothing too special, but very nice detailed kind of tech armor type prints. But we should go into the last bag because this is this is already going pretty long. But I will say, so far, this is a really cool set, and it does retail for $30, which may or may not be a good price. But let's go into the next bag. All right, here we are with bag 2. So first up, we see a lot of the similar kind of colors that we had before. Obviously, most sets are going to keep the same color palette. But let's get into it. So for black, we have some more interesting type parts. We have 4 of these in under slopes, you could say inverted slopes, the 1x2 curved. Nice to see more of those. This is interesting. This was a Unikitty part, and as you can see, you can put a bar through it. But otherwise, it's like a 1x3 inverted tile. Don't see those too much, but they've been starting to use them, and there's 2 of those in black. Obviously, more Technic plates there. We got more brackets back here. This set is loaded with a variety of brackets. And you have this bracket back here, 4 of these. Just getting those different angle parts. So great. Black's kind of a basic color. You can have underneath stuff. 1x2 brackets. There's just so many brackets, and that's all in black. And there gets to be more brackets. When we get into gray, we have a plethora of those ball joint mech parts. Not too many, but still quite a lot. So if you build mechs or just want different angles on stuff, those are great parts. Also in dark gray, we have a bunch of these type of parts. Not too special, but it's just kind of nice. 1x2 circular tile-ish jumper with hole through it. It's kind of nice. You can put a bar all the way through. 1x1 brackets. These are kind of newer. Kind of the 1x2 overhang bracket. And then we also have an underhang bracket in dark gray. Purple. We have tons more of that dark purple. More brackets. 1x1 over brackets. There's so many brackets in this set. There's usually a lot of brackets in mech type sets and other sets, but they're just a really versatile part to get easy different angles and stuff. Stud's not on top, if you know what that is. We have the Nexo Knight Shield tile for those in that dark purple. Some double cheese wedges. Some single cheese wedges. 1x1 plates. Not too special, but still nice. We got some other slopes, and then a whole bunch more of those dark purple gold bars, even though they're not gold, but it's the shaping. It's just great texturing for Lego parts and greebling, etc. Also new for dark purple is this kind of double sliced slope. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just kind of comes to a point, kind of a 2x2. And we haven't had those in dark purple or a pink color. So really happy to see that in a dark purple color. And then we even have one of the new stud shooters. A very different look than the old one, but I like it because it's a lot more sci-fi and angular. And it's pretty cool, but not too special. You're probably going to end up with tons of those. In red, we have some interesting parts. We have more of those 1x2 rounded plates. We also have in red, I don't know if we've had this in red, but the one that I showed in black before, the kind of stud to bar, we got 3 of those in red. Also, I don't think we've had these in red before, but this little like wrench part or clip into bar, and quite a few of those. I think they use them for the fingers, and I don't think we've had those in red. So what are my final thoughts on this? Well, I'm jumping ahead of myself. We do have another figure. I believe the torso is identical along with the legs, but still wonderful print, as you can see. This is a different character, so we have a nice different skin tone, appreciate that. Really cool hairpiece. And this character does have 2 different facial expressions you can see there. Kind of like the eyebrow raised smile, a little bit different. And then we get another armor piece, which is identical to the other one. And then we also get the like overwrapped headpiece, which besides the face is identical to the other one. Not too special, but still really nice. So for $30, do I think it's worth it? I think it's pretty close. I can definitely say that. They're might be really good. It depends on what you want, though. Lots of awesome dark purple parts. Great for making mechs, armoring stuff, even kind of brick type builds. Tons of brackets for just different builds. Ball joints, more brackets, some other unique parts. And this is just the second bag, and the first bag had so many unique parts. So I definitely think this is a pretty good set for $30. A lot of these parts are fairly useful. They might be small, so you don't have the weight, as you might say, or the bulk, but there's lots of good intricate parts, and I think a lot of useful parts. I mean, just looking at this, I don't feel like, you know, oh, I'm not getting anything. I mean, yes, there's some parts that are probably fairly common. These slopes back here are nice, but not super uncommon in that black color. Just kind of a nice detail type piece. Lots of brackets, newer brackets, new colors for parts. Yeah, I have to say, and obviously I bought this set, so that leads a little into it. But I will say this is an awesome set. I'm definitely not let down. I am a mini doll fan, a little bit more than minifigures, but the minifigures are very detailed, and armor pieces are different and cool and detailed. The wing piece, it's a really great set. And I could probably talk for 20 minutes about the exact same thing or reasons why I think this set's awesome. But I just want to thank you for watching this video. I'm really happy to do kind of some newer sets, and it's been a while since I've been getting into the parts review type theming and reviewing sets. Probably review the set. I'm only worried about if I want to put the stickers on the awesome purple parts. Might have some problems there. We'll see what happens. But other than that, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you'll check out more of my videos, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks again for watching.